All right, our early warning weather alert continues on this Tuesday afternoon, joined by Scott Haney, of course. It's been a rough couple of days.
It has been. Boy, on vacation, I had 9 straight days of beautiful sunshine, come back to a deluge, over 8 inches of rain in parts of the state. And there is some damage out there, Mark. We had Aya Galal, obviously, in Hartford with that tree into the building. And this was taken by Janet Verney in Higginham. She's got a downed tree with some power lines down. You ever see a downed power line, don't go near it. It is a tough situation out there as the structural integrity of some of these trees is getting loosened. Sterling, look at these totals. Remarkable. 7.125 inches of rain in Sterling. Norwich, over 5, approaching the 6-inch mark. Seymour, 5.5. Newtown, 4 3/4. 3.3 in Burlington, and Summers, 2.23. And we have a couple of more. Excuse me.
We're doubling what we would see in an entire month.
An entire month.
Yeah.
Right. Typically, anywhere close to 4 inches of rain is an average month. Look at this. Moosup, 6.91. Bethany, 4. Almost 5 in Bethany. Jewett City, 4. Mark, the list just continues, and the totals just keep adding up.
And we're not done. So this is a look at Doppler radar estimated totals, and I'm zoomed in here in around the New Haven area because this is where we have our flash flood warning that runs until 2:15 this afternoon. And this is a look at 3-hour estimated totals, closing in on 2 inches, if not 2.5, around New Haven, West Haven, back toward Milford. So this particular area is the area that could see that greatest concern for flash flooding. And this is now a loop over the last 30 minutes, kind of showing the rain that's quite heavy in nature, indicated by those yellows, oranges, and reds, and specifically, again, right over that bullseye that I just showed you, New Haven to West Haven, getting inundated with more heavy rain. So if you're in and around this area and don't have to travel, encourage you to certainly wait to do that, given roads could become impassable. This is a potentially life kind of threatening situation. We're talking about flash flooding. So that flash flood warning extends from Middlesex County through New Haven County into Fairfield County. Again, runs until 2:15. Elsewhere, we've got rain that continues to come down, flood advisories, small stream, river flood warnings as well in effect, especially in around the Hartford area. So, for instance, the tributaries, the Hockanum River, for instance, that flow into the Connecticut River, those are the ones that could rapidly rise. So if you're along a smaller stream, creek, or river, certainly keep that in mind. So here's a look at the past 48 hours, 4 to 8 inches with locally higher amounts throughout southern Connecticut. So we're going to be adding on top of those, and that's why there's that potential for additional flash flooding. This is just one model run taking you through this evening where we could see 1 inch or 2 just generally. But again, if we get these storms that kind of train, that like a train on its tracks stays over the same locations, that is going to enhance that potential for perhaps 2-3 additional inches of rain. It is on the cool side, 65 to near 70 across Connecticut here in the noon hour. Fortunately, wind is not a big factor with this particular storm system. 70 right now, looking live from New Haven. Same kind of scene from New London, 68 degrees there, and from top Hartford, 21. Rain coming down in around our capital city. So under the heaviest of the rain, visibility, for instance, in around New Haven down to 2 miles or less. And the back edge of the rain not moving very quickly. Basically, again, we've got this stalled frontal boundary draped right to our south, an area of low pressure that's going to pass to the south of us as it heads toward the east and northeast. So it's not until this boundary begins shifting farther offshore and this area of low pressure moves farther east that conditions will start to improve. So you can see the rain moderate to heavy with us through the course of this afternoon. Now, as we head toward the evening commute, certainly wet, but by then, 6-7 o'clock and points thereafter, you can see how the coverage and the intensity certainly decreases. So some improvement later on this evening. Tomorrow looking certainly better than today. Maybe some rays of sun, an occasional shower, but nothing that should enhance any flooding concerns for our Wednesday. So on our early warning 7-day forecast, highs tomorrow 70 to 75. We trend dry, bright, and warmer through the end of the week. High pressure dominates Thursday, Friday, as well as through the upcoming weekend. And it's probably later Monday into Tuesday of next week that after tomorrow we'll see our next chance for some wet weather. Kara.